Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever it is that you've tuned in to watch this. So, this is Warren, Lighty Collects, with a new video. Just trying something a little bit different today. Obviously, sort of coin releases are a bit slow at the moment. So I just thought I'd do something a little bit different. So you'll have to let me know what you think of it down below in the comments. If it's something you like, then maybe it's something that we can sort of look to do a few more with. But before we get on to there, obviously the mintage figures have been released today by the Royal Mint for 2019, obviously. I know we're in 2021, but so they've been released today. There is a nice article over on the Coin Community's website. A link will be down below in the description, so it's coincommunity.co.uk. Please feel free to go on over there and have a look at that. If you've got any sort of feedback, anything like that, you can just click the contact us button and send in your feedback. Likewise, if anybody would like to donate towards the running of the website, you can do that via the donate button on the bottom of the home page. Okay, so let's have a look what we got today. So this is a present that was sent to me by Judith. Really pleased with this. This was, get it right now, it was my birthday present, wasn't it? Or one of them. And it's actually a really interesting note. There's quite a lot of features on here. Obviously it's the £20 Clydesdale banknote, and you'll just see over here that is Braille. Obviously for the visually impaired, so they can read, or however they do it, you know, touch and feel what the banknote is. And it's a picture of, or a statue should I say, of Robert the Bruce, who was a prominent figure around early 14th century. He was actually 1274 to 1329 is the date of birth that's given there. And it's actually showing up so much better than I thought it would do on here. But the hologram, again, the statue of Robert the Bruce again from a slightly different angle. And the one above is a spider, which we will get onto that in a little bit. And obviously there's another spider down there. Now, as I say, Robert the Bruce, or should I say, Scotland decided that they were going to put prominent Scottish figures on their banknotes. And as I say, Robert the Bruce was a prominent figure around the early 14th century, which was a really difficult time for the Scots. It was around the time of William Wallace, or Braveheart, as I'm sure most of you will know, if you've not seen the film, Mel Gibson. And as I say, it was a very difficult time for them. They were constantly being invaded by the English. You know what we were like back then, invading every country we could, wasn't it? When William Wallace was defeated at the Battle of Falkirk, then Robert the Bruce took over, and he became quite prominent in rallying all of the troops to fight off the invasions of the English, while the Scots were trying to fight for their independence. So he's a very important person in the Scottish history. And over on this window, well, so let's do this one first then. So here you got the silhouette of Scotland, and you can just see it on this window with the hologram. It's the island of St Kildare, which if we flip it over and we focus you in a bit on here, so just off the northwest coast of Scotland you've got a bunch of islands, and St Kildare is just up to the top of that. Coming down to the bottom of the note, you'll see that there's a lot of or an image, sorry, should I say, of some of the residents of St Kildare, which is now also a Scottish World Heritage Site. So, you know, as what was the word I was going to use? As weather beaten as a lot of these islands off here are, there are still a lot of people that still sort of live out on those islands. It's a really nice banknote, very, very nice. I believe these were first issued in 2020. I say I may be wrong. The story of the spider, wasn't it? So legend says that when Robert the Bruce was defeated, he fled away and hid in a cave. And it was while in that cave, there's a couple of different stories about it. One of them is that he tried to escape the cave several times and just kept falling back in and couldn't sort of get out. And then one day he happened upon a spider that was spinning a web, and the same thing was happening to the spider. It was spinning its web trying to get out of the cave, kept falling back in, but it never gave up, and eventually it escaped from the cave, and that kind of spurred Robert the Bruce on, and it's kind of, you know, the saying sort of never give up, keep trying. So that's where the legend of the spider comes from. And I say I love the fact that it's in the hologram. It's really nice in there. So there we go. That's today's video for you. As I say, something a little bit different. Let me know what you thought about it. Please don't shoot me down if I've got any of the history wrong. That was just me doing a bit of research on the internet this morning. So let me know what you thought about it, and maybe if there's enough response, people like it, then I'll do pick another banknote from a different country, and we'll have a look at some of the features and that on there. So please do hit the thumbs up, really appreciate that. Please do share the video, like it, you know, it means the world. If you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. And obviously don't forget Tut or Treasure with me and Lose Coins every Saturday from 11 till 1. So until next time, keep yourself safe, love and respect to you all, and I'll see you guys again soon.